In this video, I'll show you what it takes to make $3,000 a month with an affiliate website. I'm going to show you how to monetize and scale your niche blog or website. And as you can see here in the top right corner, here are some of the results on a blog that I just recently started in a very competitive niche. And as you can see, I'm getting great traffic that is consistently growing. That's exactly what I'm going to show for you how to do in this video as well. What's up guys, my name is Kononenko. You might also know me as the Caffeinated Blogger. On this YouTube channel, I put out regular tutorials and my goal is to help you make a full-time income online so that you can have a better future for yourself and your family. So hit the subscribe button just below this video, tick the bell notification icon as well if you want to get notified about my next tutorial as soon as it gets uploaded. Let's get into the detail. The things that we're going to be covering in this video are how to get free Google search traffic even if you're in a competitive niche. I'm also going to show you the actual blueprint for what you need to do to make $3,000 a month from affiliate marketing. And I'm also going to show you how to build an email list and how to automate, how to build sort of this conversion machine that will consistently convert your traffic into leads, and then it will convert those leads into affiliate sales. This is actually a continuation of my previous video from about 3 days ago. And you and we built a basic affiliate website together, and we're going to be starting this video from the moment where we've got that website. This is the website here that we built together. And just in case you missed my previous video and you would actually like to know how to build a website from scratch, how to start a website, how to start affiliate marketing from scratch, you can click a card. There should be a card here somewhere, or just click the link in the description below to watch that video to sort of follow along and build this website up to this moment that you're seeing here. Now guys, just to show you something in case you're wondering whether these methods actually work or not, here you can see the traffic that I'm currently generating to a brand new blog that I started here in May. You can see that in May I was getting, the start of May I was just getting a few page views a day, and basically then by consistently applying the things that I'm going to show you in this video, you can see that my page views have grown on a steady basis. And I'm now hitting, now in September, towards the end of August, the start of September, I'm consistently hitting about 300-400 page views every single day on this site. And it's going to continue growing. In a month or two, I'm going to start hitting 1,000 plus. It's just a method that is proven and works time and time again. Okay, so now that we've got our basic website built, what we're going to be doing next is we're going to work a little bit on finalizing the blog posts in a particular format just to make sure that they're sort of ready and look professional. So let's get into this. Okay, so that's our basic blog post that we put together in the previous video. So what you can do is either from this page, you can hit edit post right here, or alternatively, I'll show you a different way of getting into it. So, if you hit this edit post at the top, it'll just open up the editor for your website. Or alternatively, if you go into the into your website.com/WP admin, that'll take you into this admin area, and then you can go into posts, all posts, and then find your post here, and then you can click edit from here. Whichever way you prefer to do this is fine. A couple of different ways of getting into it. Okay, so the first thing that I recommend for you to do is to insert a featured image into your post. So you will see there is something here saying featured image. It's one of the options inside the blog post editor. It says featured image, set featured image. So the reason why we want it here is this theme actually will show this featured image in various places. So for example, you can see this is my blog, caffeinatedblogger.com. And on the blog page, there is a list of blog posts, and then you'll see that each one of them has got an image next to it. Okay, so this is where one of the places where your featured image will actually appear. To create a good featured image for a blog post, you can use Canva, and you can find Canva at canva.com. It's a free graphics tool. Once you're logged in, you will want to create a design, custom dimensions, which is 1200 pixels wide by 628 pixels tall. Hit create design, and that will open a window for you where you can actually design your image. This is how it's going to look like roughly. And what I like to do is put an image in the background and then put a bit of an overlay and then put some text. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So you can search free images and free photos. So just search for something that is suitable on the left-hand side. So for example, our post here is about waking up at 2 a.m. spiritual meaning. So let's try to find an image that will work for that. So I've typed in morning into the search bar, and there are lots of images that will work pretty great. But let's just say that we decide to go with this one. That will plop the image into the editor. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger to fill the space here and adjust it a little bit. And I'm probably going to leave it like this. I think this is going to work great. I'm going to make an overlay here at the bottom now. So what we need to do is go into Elements and then find a rectangle. So after you put in rectangle into the search bar, just grab this first one that comes up here, and then we will want to adjust the size of it. So I've adjusted the size, it's kind of big, but I'm just going to bring it down to perhaps this big, and then we're going to adjust the color of it to perhaps blue like this, and then I'm going to overlay some text. So just go text, add a heading, and then put in the heading of your article here, which is Waking Up at 2 a.m. Spiritual Meaning Ultimate Guide. So let's just copy and paste that. I'm going to make all of these white color like this, and then let's just adjust the font of it as well to make it looking a little bit cooler. So whatever you decide to sort of use in the future, maybe this or Alpha Slab 1 might work well too. I've ended up playing around a little bit with the font. I like this Barlow bold, so maybe we'll leave it like this, Waking Up at 2 a.m. Spiritual Meaning Ultimate Guide. And you can also color Ultimate Guide to perhaps a yellow color just to make it stand out a little bit. So something like this, is very nice, Waking Up at 2 a.m. Spiritual Meaning. So just save that and then hit export and click download and PNG, and then save that image somewhere. We're going to upload it now. So back in your editor, you'll want to come to this option, featured image, set featured image, and then upload that image from where you saved it. So let's grab this image, hit open. It will upload that image. Once your image is uploaded, it's quite important to give it alt text and title. So in your alt text, this area here, ALT, alt text, I recommend for you to enter the main keyword. So waking up at 2 a.m. spiritual meaning. It's recommended to have your main keyword in this alt text field, because this is something that's just got to do with Google SEO. It gives Google another signal that your content is optimized for this particular keyword. So once you've got that in the alt text, you can insert into the description field. It's up to you if you would like to a little bit of a description as well, and then click set featured image. And now your featured image has been set, as you can see here on the right hand side. The other things to check, of course, is you need to make sure that your blog post is assigned to a category rather than, because by default it comes up as uncategorized. So just create a suitable category and put all of the blog posts to the suitable category. Your blog post length should really be at least 1,000 words to 1,500 words. So we went through in a previous video how to research the actual keywords with which to write your blog post. I'm now going to pause the video and just beef up these blog posts to 1 to 1,500 words, and I'll resume in just a second. So I've now just beefed up this blog post to 1,152 words using some lorem ipsum text, which is good enough for us to demonstrate actually how you need to write a blog post. But of course, for your purposes, when you're writing a blog post, make sure that you write a high quality blog post according to the instructions that we went through in the previous video. It needs to cover the topic in as much detail as your competitors on page 1 for this particular keyword do. Also make sure that you have headings, and that your headings, when you highlight them like this, are heading 2 and they're not heading 1 or heading 3 or anything like that. Your subheadings should really be formatted as heading 2s, and all of the standard text here should be saying paragraph. Also make sure that for Yoast SEO plugin, you work with this plugin and that you use SEO analysis and that you follow all of these analysis results. So, if it tells you, for example, that there are no internal links, you will need to add internal links. Keyword density right now is too low because we only have, we've inserted this as the focus key phrase, waking up at 2 a.m. spiritual meaning. That's what we're going to try to rank for in Google. But right now we only have this one time in the whole text, and it needs to be recommended, minimum of 3 times for text of this length. So you'll need to insert it a few more times. So basically just go through this analysis results and make sure that you have hit all of these targets that Yoast SEO is helping you. Next thing that we will want to do as part of finalizing these blog posts is to insert a couple of banners here with affiliate links. Once we start getting the traffic, you want to start making money from your content, right? So let's just grab some affiliate links, affiliate banners, and let's insert them in. So for the purposes of this example for this video, as you know, we're building a website in the numerology niche. So if you look for products within the numerology niche, you will find there are several products here. And the one that we're going to be using as an example would be the 7-day prayer miracle, which has a gravity of 57, which is very decent. It means that this is a product that converts quite well. So what I would recommend for you to do is check out this affiliate page here, and they will notice, you see that it says we mainly deliver between $1 and $2 EPCs to our main affiliates. That's great EPC. So it means that on average, for every click that you send their way, you can expect to make anywhere between $1 to $2, which is great. And it says our offer converts with spirituality, law of attraction, personal development, numerology, astrology, success, and many other related audience, which means that the traffic that we're going to be getting is going to be targeted and it's going to convert pretty well for this offer as well. So many affiliate offers have got something like this: sign up for your affiliate tools. So what you would do is just enter your name, email address, and ClickBank affiliate ID, and then click get instant access. So I'm just going to do that. And then on the next page, as you can see, you will be given a choice of different things that you can do. So you can generate your affiliate links. There are also banners, email swipes for free gifts, blog reviews, etc. So what we want to do at this point in time is go to banners, and then you will want to generate your affiliate banner. So actually, before we do that, let me just double check here. So let's just go back home, and you will need to enter your ClickBank ID here. Okay, so after you enter your ClickBank ID over here and you click generate links, and then go to banners at the top, that will have, yep, okay, so I can see now it's inserted my affiliate ID. Cool. So these banners, see that it's produced. I can use any of them to promote this offer. So here at the top, you can actually choose your required banner size. So we want one that is quite long and goes like this, goes horizontal. So 728 by 90 seems pretty good. Okay, so this should work. And after we've got that, we just want to grab this text. So copy that to clipboard, and then we want to come back to our blog post. And now let's find a place where we can insert it. So generally, I would recommend to put it in a couple of places. So perhaps over here in between, just above reason 2 might be good. So we just hit enter and then switch to text. So just click this button here, text, and that you will see that you are now in between these paragraphs in the HTML view. Okay, so I'm going to hit right click and hit paste, and that's going to paste that in between these two. So let's just check how it looks. Okay, I can see that it's here. Now I'm going to just click on this image like this, and I will want to hit align center so that it comes up in the center. And let's insert it once more, perhaps just above reason 4. So once again, I'm going to do this, hit enter, go to text, and then enter this in like that, so we can see it's there now. And then let's go back to visual, and we can see that it's now in the middle here too. So let's click that and align it, and this is now done. Our affiliate links or affiliate banners are now inserted. So let's update that. All right, so this is now updated, and let's open it up in a new tab and see how it's looking. Cool, so we can now see that our blog post is starting to look pretty cool, and we've now got our banners inserted. We do have this extra space at the top, but that's okay, we're going to fix it now. So this is looking pretty cool. Let's just get rid of this extra space like this. I think that's what it wanted us to do. So let's just click update and then reload this page and see if it's looking better now. Okay, so that's now fixed. You can see that it is now aligned perfectly well. So anyone who's reading this article, as they come across these banners, and because you know the traffic is going to be so targeted, they're actually going to be looking at this going 7-day prayer miracle. Oh, that's interesting. Has helped people and get miracles. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. And when they click on it, see, it will open up via your affiliate link. It will open up the ClickBank offer, and if they buy, then that's when you get the commission. So our blog post is now optimized and ready to go. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, now that we've got our first blog post finalized, what we want to do now is finalize our site layout. You will remember in the previous video, we worked with a website called highperspectives.com because this was the website which we analyzed to be sending a lot of traffic to numerologist.com, which is the targeted offer that we want to promote as well. And what we did, we analyzed it in Ahrefs. You can also use a free tool if you want for that called Ubersuggest. That's completely up to you guys. I just prefer Ahrefs because it's a pro-grade tool. And then for high perspectives, we analyzed them in Site Explorer. Then under KD, we put in a filter of keyword difficulty maximum 10. And that's how we ended up finding this keyword that we were working with, waking up at 2 a.m. spiritual meaning, right? So now basically what you guys need to do is find other keywords. Here it is here, waking up at 2 a.m. spiritual meaning. So find other keywords here that are relevant to the numerology niche. And after you've found another one, so perhaps what your birthday says about you, this could also be related to numerology niche. So then you would go ahead and you would create another blog post on these topics. You would say what your birthday, perhaps you might call it what your birthday says about you, everything you need to know. And then follow the steps just like we did with the previous video to create an in-depth post on this article or on this topic, make sure that you cover it in detail, make sure that you research what results are here on page 1 and write about the content similar to what these guys here on page 1 write about. Make sure that it's at least 1,000 to 1,500 words long and publish. And I recommend for you guys to publish 3 or 4 articles before you actually finalize the layout of your website, because you want to have a few posts, not just one, so that kind of like when you play around, you can see how all of those posts will look like. So let me pause this video. I'm just going to create a few dummy posts on this site, and then I'm going to resume it, and then we're going to go through exactly how you can finalize the layout of your website. All right, guys, so I paused the video, and while it was paused, I created a couple of posts, so a couple more posts. One says what your birthday says about you. And once again, I got that keyword from Ahrefs, from analyzinghighperspectives.com. You can see that's one of the keywords. That's low competition, what your birthday says about you. Competition is only 4, so super easy to rank for. Okay, and so that's this one. I also created a featured image for it. You can see it in the bottom right here. That featured image, also inserted the affiliate links. And also created one about what your tattoo says about you. Once again, got that from here, what tattoo says about you in person, about you as a person. So that's keyword difficulty of just 3. So these are really good ones, and I created a featured image for it as well, and also inserted the links here. Okay, and now basically what that means is if we reload the website, you can see that our website is already starting to look a lot better. So we've already got these featured images, we've got all of these posts, okay, and so the layout of the website is basically done for us. It's starting to look pretty awesome if you ask me, and if you click on any of these, you can see that's going to be what people will see once they actually land on your website. Now, what is still looking a little bit empty is this area on the right hand side. Okay, it's got recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, and metadata. So let's just make this look a little bit better. So to do that, what you need to do is go back into the dashboard, and this option here is controlled through this appearance, and then under appearance you will need to go into widgets. So see what it says in the sidebar. Right now our sidebar has got these things: search, recent posts, recent comments, etc., etc. So what you want to do is you will want to get rid of this meta option, okay? And now you can see that at the bottom we've got rid of that login information. And probably what I would do is you might want to leave the search box, and you might want to want recent posts, but recent comments I generally get rid of, and get rid of that as well. And categories I normally get rid of as well. Now you will see that there is some other stuff that you can insert here, and what we want to insert actually is custom HTML. So we want to insert custom HTML into here called sidebar. So let's just go and edit it into the widget, and we will want to insert it probably just after the search bar. Okay, and what we want to do is go into ClickBank, to this one here, and we want to grab a vertical, so a banner that looks like this. Let's see something that looks nice. So maybe something like that, a square one. And let's grab that code. Make sure that this bit affiliate equals, okay, is the right one. Just this is very important, because if this is not your affiliate ID, then you're not gonna get recognized for the sales that you make. So this is very important. And now you will want to go back into your sidebar, and under custom HTML, you'll want to insert this in here. So paste. So this is now done, and hit save. And that's going to get saved. And then when we refresh it, you will see that in the right hand side, we now have got our search bar, and we've also got this link, okay, which is linked via our affiliate link to the offer and recent post. So this is now starting to look like a proper website. So when I was planning this video, I also had a separate step for inserting affiliate links, but we've already done that by inserting it as we were writing each of the blog posts. I've already shown you how to insert these banners into your blog post. So let's move on to step number 4, which is for us to find an opt-in gift. And this is where we're going to start looking at how you can actually start building your email list, because building an email list is very, very important. It's going to make a lot of money long term as your email list grows. You can continually promote to them on autopilot. I'm going to show in this video every single step of what you need to do to actually start growing that email list and start automatically getting the traffic and converting the traffic into affiliate sales as well. So opt-in gift. It can be very, very different. So you can see on our competitor website, highperspectives.com, they don't even promise any kind of a gift. They're just saying sign up for your daily dose of enlightenment and positivity, and then they have an email and submit button, and a lot of people probably end up signing up just because these guys get so much traffic. They don't even feel like they need to give anything away for their audience. This seems to be working for them. They've got another opt-in form, I think, at the bottom of each blog post from memory. So if we check out these blog posts here from memory, if I scroll down, yep, you can see here they've got that as well. Sign up for a daily dose of enlightenment and positivity. What I like to do is I like to actually give something away that seems to get a slightly higher, better opt-in rate. And I'm going to show you now how to find a suitable opt-in gift to give away to your audience in exchange for their email address. Okay, so normally what I do for my opt-in gifts, these days actually I create most of them myself, because honestly an opt-in gift can just be a one-page PDF. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Most people don't even check the thing that they've opted in for. It's just like a little something to give away. Another option is, and what I used to do at the start of when I started building lists, was to just buy PLR products. So if you Google buy PLR and open some of these websites that come up, for example this idplr.com, and then you search for numerology, you will see that there actually is a product called Natural Numerology. So you can basically buy this product and you can give it away. So just make sure, first of all, when you open it up that it's got the correct rights. So you can see here, see product terms, yes, can be sold, can be used for personal use, etc, etc, etc. And it does say yes, can be used to build a list, yes, can be offered as a bonus. So this means that you can use this to build an email list, which is essentially what we're wanting to do. And it does even say that we can download 2 gold products for free if you register now. So if this is considered to be a gold product, then we might even be able to use it and download it for free, which is awesome. So this could actually be quite a good opt-in gift for us, a nice PDF. People like to get free PDFs, free reports. Obviously, in this video, we're working with an example of the numerology niche, but it'll work the exact same way for weight loss niche. If you just type in weight loss, for example, oops, extra S in there. Okay, let's just type that in. You will see that we're also able to find a lot of products in the weight loss niche as well that we can do the same thing with. So basically, go ahead, find some kind of a PLR document, or just prepare your own one-page PDF sheet. It honestly does not have to be anything crazy. I used to obsess over it. I used to think that you really need to create something insanely valuable for people to hand over their email address. But honestly, you don't. As you could see on the Higher Perspectives website, they don't even offer anything and people still leave their email address. But a PDF, like a PLR PDF, will work just fine. All right, so now let's move on to the next step, which is for us to create an opt-in form and to actually start building our list. To build my email list and to send emails, to manage my email list, I use a program called ConvertKit. I absolutely love ConvertKit. They're actually a really good email provider and they've been working really great for me. If you guys want to grab it through my link, you can just go to the description of the video and I've got a link there to the ConvertKit website. So I'm going to show you how to do this all in ConvertKit. You're obviously welcome to do it in your own autoresponder. So Aweber or GetResponse or any of the other autoresponders will more or less do the same thing. So I'm now here inside my ConvertKit account and I went into landing pages and forms at the very top. And this is the option that will allow you to actually create a form so that you can start collecting the signups. So there's an option here on the right hand side called New Form. So I'm going to click that and it will say, how do you want to gather subscribers, form or landing page? So a form is a good idea because we're going to be inserting it into the content. So let's just go form. And that will say, do you want the form to be inline, modal, or slide in? So first of all, let's talk about the inline forms. We will insert them into the middle of the articles so that people can opt in as they're reading your articles. So let's just go in form. And then it'll say choose your template. So you can choose any of these templates, then we're able to customize them a little bit. So we can use this one on the right hand side. So I'm going to click choose on it and then it will allow us to customize it. So let's call this form something like 190904. So that's the date. And then we can say abundance offer because we're going to be talking about abundance in the headline. And once we grab this code, so once we set up this form, it will give us a little piece of code and then we will insert that little piece of code into into all of our posts really. And what you will want to do then is, so let me just kind of show you what we're talking about there. So I'm just going to so hit save and then if you click embed and take copy and then go into the post and then let's say go edit in one of these posts. Wherever you want this form to appear, you would just insert it. So let's say if we wanted to talk about that here after this first tattoo meaning 2, okay, right there, we're going to flick back to text and then this is where our cursor is and then I would just paste that in here. And once this is done and I click update, I will show you where this comes up. And then we'll need to kind of play with it and make sure that it's just looking okay. So after I scroll down, you can see that it's looking pretty nicely here. It says join newsletter, subscribe to get our latest content by email. Okay, so we just want to customize this now. And to do that, we go back into our form. And here we'll want to create a nice headline that grabs the attention because we want to start building that email list, right? So normally what is useful to do is to go into the actual landing page or kind of like into the sales, sales pages for different products will give you great ideas. So if you click on this actual offer like that, open it in a new tab, it'll open the sales page and it will tell you discover the mysterious secret of Archangel Michael. Okay, so proven to break up an ocean of abundance, heavenly wealth and divine wisdom. So we can go with something like how to attract abundance and wealth, free guide. So like this free guide, attract abundance and wealth will probably work pretty great. So you can give it a nice color, so perhaps red or like that so that it stands out. Free guide, attract abundance and wealth. And then if you click into this, subscribe to get our latest content by email, you can say subscribe below for instant access to our abundance building PDF guide. All right, and then it's got the email address and subscribe button, and then it says won't send you spam, subscribe at any time. If you want to get rid of this Powered by ConvertKit, you can just get rid of that, untick that here. This is pretty much everything that we need to do here. If we hit save now, and then let's just click refresh and see how it's starting to look on our page. Perfect, so this is now looking really nice. It really stands out and catches the eye of the viewer. So it'll say free guide, subscribe below. Okay, so this is going to now start attracting the subscribers or the visitors of your article to become subscribers of your blog. We still need to, of course, create the mechanism of delivery of this guide. So we're going to do everything step by step, don't worry. But this was the step one, the actual creation of the opt-in form, which is now completed. So the next step is to create a thank you page. So what is a thank you page? A thank you page is kind of a page on your website where you can send people, after they enter their email, okay, you can send people to the thank you page and you can immediately promote things on the thank you page. So there are a couple of options, right? You might have seen sometimes the opt-in forms when you enter the email address, they will just tell you, thank you very much, check your email for information. And that's okay. But what I like to do is I like to use a thank you page. So as soon as they submit their email, I like to send them to a page where I'm starting to promote an offer. And I'm going to show you exactly how to create that page. It's very, very simple and easy. So we need to go inside our dashboard, WordPress dashboard, and you now need to install the OptimizePress plugin. Remember when we purchased this theme, Smart Theme, we purchased it as part of OptimizePress. OptimizePress is the page builder that I personally use, that I really, really love, and that I recommend to all of my students to use as well. So if you go into plugins now, you will see all of the currently installed plugins. You shouldn't have very much, so you've just got Classic Editor, WP Auto Terms, and Yoast SEO. So we'll want to add new plugin, and we will want to install the OptimizePress plugin now. So you have to go add new and then click upload plugin and choose the OptimizePress file where you saved it last time. So for me, it was this one, OP Builder Zip. So make sure you're uploading the zip version, not the individual files within the zip. And after you click open and install now, it will upload it for us. I'm just going to pause the video and I'll come back to you once it's uploaded. So the plugin is now uploaded and installed, and I'm going to click activate plugin. And apologies, before we go ahead with that, you will also need to download this OptimizePress dashboard. I forgot to mention that in the first video. So just log into your OptimizePress dashboard and click download for OptimizePress dashboard plugin as well. So let's just save that file in here as well, OP dashboard. So click save, and then we'll need to come back and upload this as a plugin. So we'll just go plugins here, add new, and upload the OP dashboard plugin as well. So select that file, click open and install now. And once it's uploaded, I'm going to resume this video again. Okay, so it's now done. I'm going to click activate the plugin, and you will notice something like this, license your site. So you will need to connect your OptimizePress account. So just go connect. It will ask you to log into your OptimizePress account with email and password. So just go ahead and do that. You'll see authorization request, click authorize, and then you will see what OptimizePress dashboard that looks like this. So now that we're inside the dashboard, what you'll want to do is create a new page. So go ahead on the left-hand side under OptimizePress 3 and create a new page. And then you will want to choose a template. So as you can see, OptimizePress actually comes in with quite a lot of pre-built templates under a lot of different categories. You can choose any of them. We can actually probably start with this one here, just the simple one. This one here. And I'm going to click use this template, and then we're going to change it a little bit. So for page title, let's call it something like thank you abundance book subscription. Let's call it that. And then click create page to create the actual page. Then you'll see that OptimizePress is loading and creating your page for you. And now you'll see a drag and drop editing interface, which I really like about OptimizePress, and you can start moving things around and basically just creating your page. So first thing that we'll do, we'll just do the quick sort of creation of everything here with you now. So you'll notice there are dotted lines appearing around everything. These big sections are called sections. So the ones which are separated by a big line Everything else here is called either a row or an element, but you can kind of figure it out, you know, as you click things, and that way you will be able to get these little menus that are popping up. So you'll see row, you can just delete this whole row completely and our logo, boom, is gone. What you'll want to do now is where it says free fast start mini course, you can just click here and start typing. So here we can say thank you. So I've just changed this top text a little bit. I said thank you, your PDF book has been emailed to. I'm gonna show you in a moment how to set all of that up. And then I said meanwhile, and then I'm going to ask a question here with this headline. Want to know the mysterious secrets. I've put this headline just below, want to know the mysterious secret of attracting wealth and happiness. And I've got that from here. So I'm basically, the idea here is that once someone opts into our email list, they will then come to this landing page, and we want them to click the button below to immediately see the offer. You know, while they're hot, they've just grabbed our free book, we might as well straight away send them to the ClickBank offer so that we can start making the money as quickly as possible. So something like that, you know, you can obviously for your niche, if you choose to go with a different niche, you can target that towards a different offer that you're going to be promoting. Now we need to customize this button here. So to do that, let's just click on it, on this button here, and you will get the button editing menu. So what you'll want to do is choose the option where it says button settings. That will open up button settings, and you can change the design of the button as well as the text of this button. Actually, sorry, to change the text is just under here, under T. So you can choose any font that you want, and from this menu here. But if you want to change the actual text of it, then you can click in and start typing. So click here to see the mysterious secret that changes people's lives. Okay, like that is cool. What we want to do now is change where this button actually links to. And for that, the option is this link here. So link options and action, show pop-up overlay. No, we want to link to the URL, and the link will be, we will need to get that link from our affiliate information page here. So if I go back into home, remember it asked us to enter our ClickBank ID. So if I enter Caffeinated Blogger and generate links, it will give us the affiliate links, and it has got different landing pages, video sales letter. You know, it says this one has got the highest conversion. So let's say we grab this one. So that has copied it. So let's just jump back into this page here and then enter link. And it says link target opens in the same frame, or you want to open it in a new window. Kind of best, you know, rule to follow is open in the same frame. So I'm just going to do that. And that is kind of it. So let's see how it looks. We will need to get rid of this section at the bottom. So if you tick that so that it tells you that you're deleting the whole row. Okay, row is the whole horizontal piece. So I'm going to click delete element. So that's now gone. And we want to also now get rid of all of this stuff at the bottom as well. So to do that, we want to delete the whole section. So see, I've clicked here and it's highlighted the section. So I want to delete the whole section. And now I want to delete this section as well, and this section as well, and this section as well. Let's delete this section. Okay, so that is now starting to look pretty cool. So let's just go and click save. And let's click this button that says preview, and let's see what this will actually look like once it is published. Well, I think this actually looks pretty cool. If we look at it in a new window, and let's just see what it would look like on mobile. Yeah, it looks pretty good as well. PDF book has been emailed to you. Okay, let's test this button. So I've just clicked on this button. Let's see if it actually opens up the offer as well. Yep, looks like everything is working pretty well. So that is good news. So we can now click this button here to exit the editor, and let's just edit this URL a little bit to make it cleaner. So abundance book, thank you. Maybe we will make this as the URL. So let's click OK on this. And we can now publish this page. This page is now managed by OptimizePress. You can see anytime you want to edit it later, you can by choosing this edit with OptimizePress. So let's click publish, and this page will now go live on our website. So you can preview it from here. Just make sure that everything is still looking good. Excellent, excellent. So let's grab that. So copy this, and we'll now want to come back into the Meals form, and we will want to play with the options here a bit. So under here, settings, custom domain, so you can see when a visitor subscribes to a form, you can either show them a success message or you can redirect them to another page. That's what we want to do. This is where we want to enter it. We want to redirect them to another page, and we want to paste this in here, okay, so that whenever someone subscribes, they actually get redirected to that thank you page that we've just created. So let's look at the rest of the options here. Incentive email, we don't want to send an incentive email, so don't worry about that. And right, so change what's shown to return visitors who have already subscribed to this form. That's okay, we still want to show the form. So all of the settings here, I believe now are correct. So now that we've entered that, we can go back to our page, reload, and let's try to opt in and see what actually happens when we subscribe. So I've entered my email here, and I'm gonna click subscribe, and let us see what happens. Perfect, we actually get redirected to this page just the way that we've programmed it. And now if we click this button here to actually see the secret, we get redirected to the affiliate offer. We've now got our basic affiliate funnel in place, where all you now need to do is just get the traffic, okay? And if you follow all the instructions in this video as well as in the previous video, you shouldn't have any problems attracting traffic if you just stick to the basics, okay? Then people are going to subscribe to your email list, they're going to go to your thank you page, and they're going to go to the affiliate link as well. We now, of course, need to set up the actual mechanism for you to be able to deliver the PDF, okay, that free gift, as well as to set up the automated marketing follow-up. So that's the next thing that I'm going to show you guys. All right, so we've created this thank you page. Now, next step is to set up follow-up emails, because we're going to be delivering this free guide via our follow-up emails. As we say here on the thank you page, your PDF book has been emailed to you, okay? So they're going to be expecting it to arrive via email. First of all, that PDF book that we're going to deliver, that opt-in gift, will need to live somewhere. So we need to go into media and then add new, and let's upload that PDF file. So this maybe that opt-in gift that you've created yourself, or if you've bought a PLR book, you can upload new media. So just go select files. So then just go select files and navigate to wherever you stored that free gift. So this is our PDF. So I'm going to choose that and click open, and it will now upload. And now this PDF lives on our website, so we can link to it from our emails. Next thing that we'll need to do is we'll need to set everything up on the ConvertKit side so that it's all working smoothly, and we will want to create a new sequence. So at the top here, open this option here called sequences, and on this page you'll want to click new sequence and give it a name. Again, I start everything with a date, and then we will say abundance opt-ins. Give it whatever name you want, numerology opt-ins. You can always change it later as well, and click create sequence. Perfect. So now what you're looking at is your sequence, and the very first email that we want, or the way that I do it anyway, I mean, there are tons of different ways to do these things. As always, the way that I normally do this is I give it a subject and I deliver that PDF in the first email. So I'll say something like, thanks, welcome aboard, and guide inside. So typically for my first email, I keep it simple. In the subject line, I'll put something like, thanks, welcome aboard, and guide inside. And then in the email content, I just say something like, awesome, thanks for requesting your PDF guide. Then we want to give them a way to download this guide. So to do that, let's go back into our library and find that PDF that we have uploaded. Okay, so here it is, uploaded PDF, and we can just copy this link. So that's kind of like the link to it. So make sure that you test it. Does it actually work? Yep, that's the one. This is the PDF that we have uploaded, so that's perfect. So in ConvertKit, you can highlight this and then go link and insert link, and you will insert that link to deliver what was promised. And then in the rest of the email, I normally write a little bit about me, and I live here, whatever it is that you want to start building a rapport with your subscribers. So just tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do. Then I normally tell them what you can expect. So something like, I'll send you, several emails a week, share with you more secrets about how to attract abundance and wealth, blah, blah, blah. You can unsubscribe at any time. Look forward to providing you with these pieces of advice. I'll send you blog posts, whatever it is that you want to be doing with your subscribers. And essentially this is it. So you will now want to change this to published. We will create more emails, by the way. I'll get to that in just a second. When to send, I choose it. I put after 0 days, so this will go immediately. So as soon as someone opts in, we want this email to actually go out to them, and so that we'll kind of deliver that PDF instantly. And after that, in your future emails, you can start sending a combination of blog posts as well as promotional emails to start promoting products automatically. And I mean, you can create, 100, 200 email follow-ups so that you've got this automated kind of like money machine that's just automatically sending emails to people and promoting various products to them. Cool. So this is now set up. We just now need to integrate everything. Okay, so let's just click Save All, and then you'll want to also double check the settings in here. So just double check that all of these are looking okay. And we now want to create an automation. Sounds complicated, don't worry, it's not really. Okay, so then just click New Automation, and with this new automation, we call it 190904 numerology opt-ins. All right, and under automation, so just click Create Automation. And what we want to do is, as soon as someone joins a form, we want to subscribe them to that sequence that we've just created, right? It's connecting that form with the sequence. Okay, so the trigger that we want the automation to start working is joins a form. Whenever somebody joins a form, and we want to go choose a form. This is the one that we want. We've just created abundance offer. That was the form. And then add event, and we want to add a plus, and we want to action email sequence so that they get subscribed to this email sequence. So under sequence, we want to choose this abundance sequence that we've just created, and then you go add action, and then we want to activate it. Turn it on. Okay, perfect. So in theory, everything should now be working. So let's go back and test it. Cool. So I'm just going to opt in again with my Caffeinated Blogger email here. So I'm going to click subscribe, and I'm now again going to get redirected to this page. We already know that this is working because we've set it up before, but what I'm really wanting to know is whether everything worked properly in ConvertKit and whether I'm actually going to get an email or not from ConvertKit. Cool, so good news. In ConvertKit, under subscribers, I can see that this subscriber has been added, and if I click on that subscriber, we will be able to see the details about everything. Email history right now says has not received any emails yet, but it does take kind of a minute or two for the email to actually get sent out. And then if I go to automations, you can see that this automation has triggered numerology opt-ins. If I go into sequences, you can see that I have actually been subscribed to the abundance opt-in sequence as well, okay, at 4:37 a.m. So that just happened a minute or two ago. And forms, you can see that I've opted in through this form. So ConvertKit actually allows you to kind of track everything, all of the events, which is really awesome. And now if I go back into email history, as you can see, now it says that he has even sent me that sequence email. Thanks, welcome aboard, and got inside. And I can even see it in my inbox, which is great. So if I open that up in my inbox, you can see the thing that we have put together worked, and it has sent me that guide. So I'm just gonna double check and make sure that this is actually working properly, and I did get the guide, which is great. So everything so far is working perfect. So now you can go back into your sequence and you can add a few more emails. So a good idea would be to have a mix, perhaps 50-50 is a good place to start. You can you can change that proportion later, but have like a 50% mix of content emails, so blog posts from your blog, as well as some direct promotions where you're promoting some stuff directly from email. Okay, so if you just go and add a few emails, and they can all be spaced about a day apart. So see where it says 1 day. So you would kind of go after you publish it, you would say when to send after 1 day. So each of them, you're going to be sending emails automatically on a daily basis. And let me pause this for a second. I'll just write it up and then I'll kind of show you where normally the way that I do this. Cool. So typically I might start with something like this. We've got this thanks email. Then a day later, I would normally send a blog post, and it might have any kind of a title. But people, if you send blog posts to people in the topic that they're interested in, they're gonna love it. There is some people will still unsubscribe, but in general, people will really like it. And as you know, we've already got a couple of articles published. So, by the time you do this, you should actually probably have 10 to 15 blog posts set up before you actually start building your list. And because it will take about 10 to 15 blog posts to actually start seeing some traffic come to your site as well. But we do already have these blog posts on our site, what to say about you. So I will just, I would basically create an email that says what to say about you in the subject. And then here I'll talk a little bit about that. So something like, have you ever wondered what to say about you? Many people don't understand the meaning of tattoos. Some people get wrong tattoos. Find out here in my latest blog post. And then in this blog post, you can link. So just when you edit the link, insert the link to this actual blog post. So open it up and grab this URL from the top. Talk a little bit more about it. You'll find your own way of writing emails. Obviously, kind of like make it nice, like a little bit of a story. Don't go too crazy. And then do the same thing with your next email. Okay, send them to another blog post on your site. So again, the same thing what your birth date means, because that's once again another blog post that we've published. Okay. Once you've done that, the next two emails can be promotional emails. So these promotional emails, I've here on the screen, I've actually marked them with a little asterisk mark. But in them, when you write stuff, don't send them to a blog post. Actually, just send them via your affiliate link to the ClickBank offer. If you're unsure how to write promotional emails, what you can do is, again, use affiliate tools. So you'll find here email swipes, free gifts, email swipes, sales page. So let's go email swipes, sales page. And here they've got several emails. And there are even subjects here from prison to palace, survive the lion's den. And then it has got, it's got the actual text of the email. So you can just copy that and paste that in here and then customize it a little bit. And where it says link, that's where you need to insert your affiliate link. And to insert your affiliate link, you can just create something like, click here to find out. Well, let me just do the whole thing here for you guys. So copy to clipboard, the whole message, and then you would just paste it in here. You will need to break it up. Okay, looks like it's unformatted. Cool, so what I've done is I've taken the email subject pretty much from here and just pasted it in, and then taken the text and formatted it a little bit. And where it says to find out more, click here. We can actually just take that, make it bold, and then insert that affiliate link, and then go back into here and grab your affiliate link from this section here. So once again, you'll need to make sure that you enter your ClickBank ID here. Okay, so Caff Blogger, generate links, and that will give you a link. So just grab that, copy, and then come back here and enter that URL. And then click insert. And this will now become a clickable link. You can also make it bolded. So insert a couple of, as you can see, I've now got, so these first two emails would be our emails where we send people to a blog post. The next couple would be promotional emails. And then you can continue cycling them like that, 2 blog posts, 2 promotional emails, 2 blog posts, 2 promotional emails. And of course you can choose to promote different offers. So for example, after you've maybe created, 8 to 10 emails where you promote this offer, 7-day prayer miracle, that's when you would start. At that point, you can switch over to this royal numerology, okay, and then promote cosmic energy profile, and then promote incredible. And then you can have 100 or 200 days of follow-up emails that will automatically go out to that person delivering a mix of content. Okay, so people don't get sick, just bombarded with promotions. You will be delivering a mix of good content as well as promotions. 50-50 mix is pretty good to start with. All right, so now that all of our follow-up emails are set up, we can move to the next step, which is let's talk about the actual way forward and what you now need to do. So in terms of your website, you need to publish 20 to 30 articles. Once you've published 20 to 30 articles on your website, you'll have enough content to actually start getting some decent traffic. It's hard to kind of give exact estimates, but you should be getting anywhere from maybe 50 to a few hundred, maybe 300, 500 visitors every single day. And you will want to make money from affiliate links and emails, and you want to start growing that traffic. So what will happen is, let me just get here. So when somebody lands on your page, for example, they type into Google what tattoo says about you, okay? And your website will come up. So something like this, someone says, all right, they start typing what tattoos say, and then it's like, oh, what tattoos say about a person? Yeah, I want to see that. And then you want your website to be here in the first few that come up, right? And when they land on your site, some of them will click on these links, these affiliate links, these banners. Some of them will join your email list. And that's awesome, because that means that whenever somebody clicks that affiliate link, a percentage of those people will buy it. Remember, it's targeted traffic. People interested in numerology will buy numerology offers. That's just how it works. And some of them will go to your email list and generate ongoing affiliate profits for you. And that's awesome as well, because just one lead can generate, I've done analytics on my email list. Just one lead can possibly generate hundreds, even thousands of dollars for you over the course of a lifetime. So once you've got them on your email list, you can continually market to them. In terms of your email setup, follow that ratio of 50% sending to blog posts on your site and 50% to email promotions. Now, remember that blog posts are also an indirect promotion, because you're going to have affiliate links on your blog posts, right? So it looks like you're sending them some useful information, which it is useful information, but there's indirect promotion in your blog posts. So even though they're not direct promotional emails, there's still opportunity for people to buy from your blog posts, and people buy from blog posts, 100%. I've seen that. I see that all the time. You want to work your email follow-up sequence to 50 to 100 emails. So where we've got these follow-up emails, so you want to expand that and continue growing that and expand that to 50 or 100 emails eventually. And then what you can do later down the track to kind of make even more money is look into Google AdSense, so having those Google ads on your site to make a little bit more money. But generally, Google AdSense earns less than affiliate links, okay? So it will add to your profit, but it should not be your primary, in my experience anyway, it should not be your primary way to earn money. You should also look into other types of opt-ins. So for example, opt-ins that take over the whole screen, opt-ins at the very top of the site, at the bottom of the site, and that kind of thing. And lastly, broadcast emails is another thing that you will need to look at down the track. So once somebody has been through your whole sequence here in ConvertKit, what will happen is, they might have received 100 days worth of emails, but eventually they will finish those sequences. And that's where you need to start sending them broadcasts. So where it says broadcast, this option at the top, it will allow you to send emails to the people who finished your follow-up sequence, because you want to still continue sending them some kind of information, or opt-ins, or blog posts, or direct promotions. Okay, so you can send those broadcast emails to them as well. Now that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. It's hard to cover every single aspect, in a YouTube video, because YouTube videos, of course, are, I can't create an 8-hour video. So if you do need extra training or help on affiliate marketing, then see the link in the description below. I've put the link to what I think is the best affiliate marketing training out there at the moment today. So I strongly suggest you check it out. It is free to get started, and it's pretty awesome. So check it out. Maybe this is something that might help you long term as well. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. On this YouTube channel, my mission is to help you make a full-time online income so that you can have a better future for yourself and your family. So hit that subscribe button just below this video, tick the bell notification icon as well to stay updated and get notified about my next video as soon as I upload it. I'm also going to put a couple of videos here on this screen that I think are really going to help you, so go ahead and watch those next. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video.